How are you? This is Audrey, also known as Noble Strength, getting ready to share with you some of my thrift finds. Today I'm going to share with you my thrifted Coaches and Dooney and Bourkes. And I want to start with the Coaches first. And today I have is a Coach crossbody, which is very, very nice. And I really love crossbody bags. They're just convenient. They help you to keep your hands free. And most of these bags I've purchased at Goodwill, with the exception of one. I got it at a local consignment shop called Uptown Cheapskate, which is one of my favorites. Here locally, I'm in Augusta, Georgia. We are the second largest city in Georgia, but we're really not that big in comparison. So we don't have a lot of thrift places to go. We have 3 Goodwills. We have probably about 5 or 6 consignment shops and some what they call I believe it's called ministries. I forgot what they call it, but it's a church ministry that have thrift stores. But anyway, so we have about maybe total a dozen different places to go and shop. So anyway, this one was thrifted at Goodwill, and this is a Coach bag, and nice leather bag. It has a flap, very simply made, and it has a zip pocket on the inside. I'm not sure what the style of this is called, but most Coach bags have, I'm not sure what this is called, but they have a stamping on the inside with a number. And from what I understand from watching other vloggers and YouTubers is that this is a number that you can enter in on their site, and it will tell you what style of bag it is. And I'm not sure what this particular stamping is called, but it usually says that this is a Coach bag. So you'll usually see that stamping in there. And most of the leather Coach bags I've seen, when they have the zipper, they just have a simple circular pull on them like that. And this is probably, I believe, the late 90s style bag or early 2000s, I'm not sure. But they also have Coach stamped inside of the buckle on the hardware. So this bag, I believe, was $14 at Goodwill. My next Coach bag is their backpack bag, and it's nice black leather. It snaps closed and it has a pull on the inside. Once again, you have the zipper with the circular pull on it, with the little stamping, Coach stamping, with the number also embossed in there. Very simply made, nice clean styles. I love these vintage Coach bags from this particular time period because they were just clean lines. I'm not big into the signature bags, but I do happen to have one, and it's only because it was a monochromatic tone and the signature kind of blended in with the purse. But this one also has a zipper on the back and nice carrying. The buckle also has the stamping of Coach right there. So this is a bag that I carry quite a bit. Most of the time I'll carry it on my shoulder like that, but occasionally I will go ahead and wear it as a backpack, as you can see, like that. So another find, and I cannot exactly remember how much I paid for this, but I know it was under $30 because I usually don't purchase anything over $30 at Goodwill. Next is this signature Coach bag with a python striping down the middle. It has a black patent leather stripe, as well as a kind of metallic blend in black fabric here. So I'm not sure what style bag this is, but it opens on the inside and it's a zip close. It also has the stamping on the inside as well. And this is from a more recent time period than the other bags that I showed you, and I got this bag for under $30 as well. I believe it was like $18 or $19, but very nice Coach bag. And like I said, I'm not big on the Coach bags that have the C's all over them, but this one doesn't really just pop out at you. It's not in your face, but it was in very good condition. It has the feet on the bottom, very well made. So that one. Now I'm going to show you my Dooney and Bourkes. Now I'm really drawn to the Dooney and Bourkes. Not that I'm a big brand name person, but once I started thrifting, that's when I kind of started learning about particular brands, and through watching other vloggers, finding out what to look for when you're looking for an authentic Dooney and Bourke bag. And I never owned designer bags prior to me turning 40, and right now I'm 44, and I just started acquiring these bags, and they're, like I say, vintage bags. So I'm just not up on the latest styles. That has never been me. I do like quality, and I do like classic designs, and so that's one of the reasons why I have been drawn to the Dooney and Bourkes and the older Coach bags. So this particular, how to find authentic Dooney and Bourkes when you're looking, the first thing you want to look for is whether or not it's leather. You usually can tell leather from pleather. Pleather usually is plasticky, or that faux leather is usually plasticky, but they are making some vegan leathers that looks quite real now, so they're getting better at it. What you want to look for is a natural hide, so it's going to be like suede on the inside, and the leather is going to be pliable and soft and not stiff and hard. Also on the stitching, you want to look for nice gold threading, and the threading is somewhat thick and very aligned and neatly done, and you won't see a lot of ravels and tears on them. Also with the leather, you want to make sure you don't see cracking, because good leather usually does not crack relatively soon. It will last a very long time. You definitely don't want to see any harsh cracking or peeling. That's a dead giveaway. Also look for brass, authentic brass. It will usually be stamped, and it will say solid brass on all of the hardware, so you want to look for that on the feeding, the buckles, all of the little rivets and D-rings on the side. On the inside, you want to look for, if you have this little brown leather flapping, a zipper that blends in, that has the exact same coloring. Also look for a a blue, red, and white tag that says Dooney and Bourke, and it will also have a code on the inside, and you want to look for that. So those are some signs that you want to look for, and there's some things that if you see, you just better run and scream and leave it in the case, because that's if you're looking for authentic. There's just certain things that stand out, and if you see those certain things, you just want to leave them. This is a handheld Dooney and Bourke, or shoulder bag, which I got at Goodwill. All of these I got at Goodwill. The one that I showed you before, I know it was under $30, because I usually don't spend over $30 for anything that I purchase at Goodwill. This bag was, like I say, under $30, probably in the $20-something range. But this was a well-used. I think the previous probably only carried this maybe 1 or 2 times, because I just did not notice any wear and tear. Once again, nice brass leather. But when you have a Dooney and Bourke that has outer zippers, or zippers that can be seen, make sure that they are metal zippers and that they slide easily. That's a telltale sign. And if you see an outer zipper on a Dooney and Bourke that has this gigantic plastic looking zipper, that is a telltale sign. You need to stop in the name of love before you break my heart and think it over. Leave it in the case if you see that, because that's not a Dooney and Bourke. Also on the little rivets, it will be stamped, embossed. It says Dooney and Bourke on those little detailings as well. So look for the brass medallion, nice leather, no cracking, and metal zippers on the outside. And last but not least is my Dooney and Bourke bucket bag, which I love. It has the nice padding. Once again, you're going to see the brass buckle that says solid brass, and you're going to see Dooney and Bourke and stamped on the little rivets, and everything that's metal is going to be in brass. Also, like I said, you want to also look for that red, white, and blue tag with the number on the underside, and look for the suede detailing on the inside. So those are the things that I find that tell if it's an authentic Dooney and Bourke bag. Make sure you look for those signs, and I think you'll be good to go and you'll be pleased with your finds. So those are my Dooney and Bourke Goodwill finds and my Coach Goodwill finds. And so happy thrifting, everyone, and have a blessed day. Bye.